Ho, 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 ho. What can I get you?
Hey, Santa. A pony and an iPhone for my mom. She really wants one.
That's a lot.
Look, at Metro, they'll give you an iPhone 6S just for switching.
Jolly jingle bells. I should switch to Metro.
It's smart. You should.
Get this unbelievable deal under your tree. Switch and get an iPhone 6S on us. Hurry, because deals this good don't last long. Metro by T-Mobile. Plus sales tax and activation fee. Not valid for current T-Mobile network numbers or numbers active on Metro in past 90 days. See store for details and terms and conditions.
Bang! He stares in the eyes of the man who despises him.
Angela Davis is my real mother. Said when I came out the womb, my little black sis was raised in the air like bud. And she was proud, because I was going to take after her, not giving it to them.
Welcome to Flight 3D. This is your captain speaking. We ask that you please note the emergency exits and safety signs in the event our journey becomes just too deep.
Alright, we're gonna get into the language that I like. Poetry is powerful, right? We are going to war. Meet me at the back doors to get your guns. I got M3, M9, M15, M16.
Super nigga can't put a basketball down. He leave tall super niggas in a single bound. Super nigga ain't got no degrees, he ain't got no time for that. Street corner, crack houses, projects, his natural habitat. Super nigga got super strength, speed, and agility. So it's understandable when the cops beat him down to the best of their ability. Super nigga has no supervision. Instead he has super between 17 and 25 super inches used to satisfy them super sisters.
Will they clone little black girls who won't die but fight? Will they clone little black girls who supplement stamina for endless struggles to write? Will they clone little black girls like Asada, Sonia, Tubman, knowing what they know? Will they clone little black girls like Nikki, Zora, Mommy, Grandma, who orchestrate
Ain't nobody got more than us. Aspiring artists spit saliva in their palms, producing hits making noise with their fists. Lanky limbros with afros, break beats and pop lock on dance floors made a.
Let me talk to you for a second.
Cricket's Four for the Holidays is the season's biggest hit.
The more the merrier.
Cricket keeps us sharier.
4 lines of unlimited data for $100 a month.
So LOL, OMG, and SING along. Learn more at cricketwireless.com/holiday. Smile, you're on Cricket.
Unlimited plan only required on all 4 lines. Discount per line varies. Data speed limited to max 3 megabits per second. Video streaming, SD quality average 22 gigabytes per line per month. Cricket may slow data speeds when the network is busy. Fees, usage, restrictions apply. Coverage not available everywhere.
Good morning, beloved. Did I wake you? I had some dreams about you, and I rolled over and I wrote a poem. May I take a moment to share it with you? Cool. It's called Morning Rituals. It goes a little something like this. I want you as part of my morning ritual. There's yoga, meditation, prayer, and you. I want to rise with you inside, smiling and laughing at it all. The ironies of life and the everyday miracles that create moments of heaven on earth. You see, I want to know your scent and linger in it. Want to sit at your feet and envision the colors of your life stories. Yeah, I want to cook for you too. Sharing meals, the most subtle intimacy taken for granted between two. Want to let you guide me through our future, nudge me out of the past and dance into the moments of right now. I want to sleep with dreams of you, have you beside me as we change lives, creating many miracles, exhibiting his light through our work together. Simply I want to see the moon when you kiss me. I want to feel the stars when you touch me. Wake up with the sun, with you inside me. After yoga, meditation, and prayer. Is that all right? Well, is that all right? Is that all right? We hoping that it's all right with you tonight. Welcome this lovely, I think it's Monday. This lovely Monday, everybody. I am your host, Suite Franchon, and you are listening to none other than Master Griot Radio Beyond the Word with Suite Franchon. And I happen to be Suite, Suite Franchon. I'm so grateful that you joined us tonight. We're in for a listen. I'm just excited about what this sister is doing and how, you know, people think the spoken word and hip hop and poetry is dead, and she's showing us that she is worldwide. Like, she's showing us that it is not dead. It is well, it is alive, it is thriving. Like I tell everybody, where there is a culture, there's always the opposite of. So if you think that hip-hop is no good right now, there's always the opposite that happens somewhere. It takes visionaries. It takes people committed to the culture. We are poets. We are the griots. We are the ones who carry the stories, as well as my hip-hop artists, some of them. You know what I mean? So we are doing what we do, and we are just excited about today. We're excited about this show tonight. So I just need you to go ahead and take a moment. I'm sorry we had technical difficulties. I hope you are back with me, and I apologize for the delay. I don't know if Mercury's in retrograde or not, but usually I only have those kind of technical problems when Mercury's in retrograde. But at any rate, listen, before we get started on tonight's episode, like I said, I'm very excited that you're with me, and I thank you for your patience, understanding, and love. Love to those who are up on Facebook and sit there be listening in. Listen, take a moment, share the website. You can always listen to past episodes and live episodes at mastergriotradio.com, mastergriotradio.com. You can listen, like I said, check us out live, share the link, and thanks to everybody who's already hit us up and said they would be with us tonight. We appreciate you. Shout out to Black Mermaid. We appreciate you for doing all that you can for us. Keep doing what you're doing, sister. But let me see if our guest is on, and we're going to get right to it. And then we're going to get right to it. How about that? Why don't we do that for a second? So I just want to introduce to you, for those you don't know who's on the line today, she is the Queen Sheba herself. She is keeping her sword sharp by doing what she does, poetry and hip-hop, and she's keeping her crown straight. She is a trailblazer, in my opinion. More importantly, I love that she's doing this in so many cities, and when she's poetry versus hip-hop worldwide, you better believe it. She's bringing it worldwide. Queen Sheba, how are you, darling? Welcome.
Thank you. I'm excellent. Thank you so much for having me on your show. I really appreciate it.
Oh, no, we appreciate you, Queen, for being here. I know you have a busy schedule because you just finished Chattanooga, Tennessee. You did the Tennessee on Friday.
Yes, we did Chattanooga, Tennessee on Friday, and we did Charlotte, North Carolina on August 1st. We try to do 2 cities a month, and we don't necessarily have a pattern. We are all over the place, really. So we're doing Philly, you know, right after Labor Day, next Thursday, September the 6th, and we're really excited because it's been 2 years since we did our last show here.
Wow. Well, you know, first of all, you know, shout out to you to do 2 shows a month, and you're doing them outside of you're from Atlanta, I believe, is your home base?
Yes, we both live in Atlanta, Georgia. Yep.
Yes, and so you're based in Atlanta, but you've already done shows in Philly, like you said 2 years ago, Detroit, Miami, Tennessee, and your goal is to do 2 a month. That's heavy. So tell me about poetry versus hip hop and how it came to be this traveling event.
Well, you know, because I'm a traveling poet, you know, I've been all over the world, and I have created and maintained wonderful, long-lasting relationships in the 17 years that I've been doing spoken word all over the globe. And I was doing the booking for a club very similar to World Cafe in Atlanta, Georgia, called Apache Cafe. And I was doing the booking, and I needed to fill a date, and I had a homeboy who was a hip-hop artist. I was like, let's do something fun. Let's do poetry versus hip-hop. And when I tell you, we had a line down the block, and it was just really amazing. And I was like, there's so much going on in Atlanta. But there are we started off with smaller markets, actually. There were so many other smaller markets that didn't have really cool or big spoken word shows. And so we started with those. We started with Jacksonville. We started with Knoxville, Tennessee. We started with smaller cities in our region. And people loved it. They came out and drove. Every show sold out. And we were like, you know what? Let's reach out to some of our friends who live in the bigger cities. Let's go to Philly. Let's go to Dallas. Let's go to Houston. Let's go to Charlotte. Let's go to Detroit. Let's go to Miami. And people just really, because it's a fun show. And I think a lot of times we go to an open mic and we never know what we're really going to get. And Poetry Slam is fun too, and that's a high energy thing. And then hip hop shows can also be hit or miss. But we were like, what if we took the best of every city and had them go to a fun head-to-head battle? It's not like a rap battle, so it's not like they're talking about anybody's mama or nothing like that. But then, people really get into it. The artists really get into it. They, they're talking shit to each other and behind the scenes, and they just really come up with this really pretend battle. And it shows on stage, and we have these wonderful featured artists who open up the show and music headliner, and it's really dope.
It sounds amazing. I mean, I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. And what I like most importantly, I'm going to keep it real with you. I've participated in some similar events, but what I love is that you've packaged it, and I'm sharing this. This is important because I want, our poets, in poetry, we tend to believe it doesn't have value or that we can just do things business as usual. And I just appreciate that you've handled everything from the way you market it, from the marketing from the concept itself, from the way you market it, the way you get local artists and you reach out to get local features on each show. I mean, it's just absolutely amazing. So tell us, all right, let's get down to it. Here, I don't know if you know, I don't know if Jacqueline told you. Speaking of, I didn't shout out our lovely and our very capable executive producer and founder, Jacqueline Taylor Adams. I apologize because of my technical difficulties. I was getting a little bit crazed up. But tell us, I have a few questions because one of these I got in my DM is like how outside of how is someone supposed to know, like when you go into a certain city, how can they possibly get on? Is it only features? Is it features and open mic? What's the format if someone wanted to perform?
Okay, that's a great question. Whoever asked that question, that's a great question. So we do 3 opening features first, and then we do the battle. So we need 13 people per show, at least 13 people, we'll just say, because sometimes it's a band, so we'll just say that, like, that's one singer, like, plus the band, right? So we need people to be in their show. Now, a lot of people want to travel with us. They want to go to different cities, but what makes our show powerful is that we're saying to the city, these are your best performers. These are people that you may or may not have heard of, and they're coming out to do their absolute best. Here's what they have to offer, and from now on, follow them in everything that they do. So we provide a platform for artists to come out, obviously, and showcase their best work. They have an opportunity to win a little bit of cash. It's not a lot. It's not even worth bragging about. But we give them cash. We give them swag. And it's a really great show for the audience. And because me and my partner are both artists, she's a DJ and I'm a poet, we understand the artist hat. We're not just event planners, curators, and promoters.
Exactly.
We understand what it's like to be in a good show, in a good production. So, yes, it is a production. It is not an open mic at all. So it's a set show. So if you'd like to be in upcoming shows and you live in Jersey or New York or wherever we're headed next, and actually we are looking for a couple more poets to be in the show next week. I think Team Hip Hop is sewed up, but we are taking submissions, but your submissions must be professional. We need a picture, a YouTube video, and your IG page. The pictures cannot be bathroom selfies, and they cannot be car selfies. And
I heard that.
Yeah, I mean,
I love
it's ridiculous. We get so many of those. I'm like, we just delete them. We just delete the whole submission. We don't even look at it. So And we'd like
Let
to know
me just
something
say,
interesting about them.
I hope I can make it. I apologize. I have another commitment, but I might get off on time to be able to come to Philly. Let me just say this, and I know that. I can tell by everything that it's, and shout out to your partner. I'm sorry. Tell me your name.
DJ Know That. Like,
DJ Know That.
Know That.
Oh,
yeah.
DJ Know That. Yes, that's you on the flyer. Shout out to DJ Know That. Okay, my fault. Okay, awesome. And I'm gonna tell you, because I do a production too, and like you said, it takes me at least 13 people to cover the gamut.
Yes.
I do shows at World Cafe Live as well.
Okay, awesome.
And mine is called Soul Opera, telling stories of love and life using poetry and music. We do live music. We take songs. So our storyline is about the song and the poem telling the story, right?
Okay.
And like you said, it's a production. I can get on by giving submissions. We're always taking submissions, as you mentioned, for singers and poets. And like you said, it's a production. It's quality. After being an artist myself, like you and your partner, you know what's good and what's bad, and quality and consistency is really important to have, so that we can increase the value of spoken word in the industry. And Jacqueline is the one who's always said that. Like, we want to increase the value, and the only way to do that is for us to put on quality productions like any other artist, like anyone else.
Absolutely.
Yes. So that people won't look and be like, oh, $20 for a poetry hip-hop event? $20? The first time I sold out at World Cafe Live, because it's my hometown, of course, in Wilmington, Delaware.
Right.
Literally, I had people texting me like, for real, $20 to get into a poetry event. I said, it's not poetry as usual, baby.
Right.
And then once they saw it, and it's a real it's a huge stage production. We handle it more like a stage, I guess people would say like a play, but it's a stage production with just poetry and music. And it takes a lot of work. It takes a lot of coordinating. And like I said, that's why I said at the top, I commend you, because it's hard enough for me to do it between Wilmington, Philly, and New Jersey, let alone if I think about traveling. So I love that you've been able to go to other cities. You guys have been able to go to other cities.
It's very scary. It's all based on faith and the power of the community and the power of these lasting relationships where I've been able to reach out to my longtime friends and say, hey, I need your help with promoting this. Here's a few free tickets, and tell some friends about it and share the flyer. Right now, everything is so digital, and so for someone to say that they can't share the flyer one time is really fucking ridiculous. It's just like just repost the flyer. It's not gonna cost you anything to do it. And it's funny that you say that about the $20 for a poetry show, because these are the same people with iPhone 10s, the same people with fancy cars, the same people with iPads and Beats for headphones. It's like, and it's the same people who call on poets to come fill their shows when they want, something soulful or cultural or whatever. You know what I mean? But you want to throw us in with your singers, and you're charging $30-$40 for your concert, but you don't feel like poetry is a concert, but it is a whole concert. So, if people start looking at it like that poetry productions are a whole concert, then they won't mind paying the $20. And get out of here. If you live in Philadelphia, you just spent $20 on lunch and coffee. So get out of here.
That's facts. Listen, everybody, we don't want you to be lost in this call. Please, please, please go on Facebook, whatever your Instagram is, and check out Poetry versus Hip Hop.
Yeah.
Right. Poetry versus Hip Hop. The show we're speaking of specifically is featuring Philly and Wilmington's favorite, Mrs. Betty's son. We call him the Shyster himself. He's a feature there, so we don't get to see Shice often these days. Get there, support. Thursday, September the 6th, 8 p.m. I don't have to tell you. All those who are listening know where World Cafe Live Philly is, because you've been to one of my shows at least in the last couple of years. And you can get tickets at worldcafelive.com/calendar. Or, wait a minute, we have some more text artists. You can text 404-553-4410. Text only. For more information and media, you can text 404-697-9734. Please follow Poetry versus Hip Hop or DJ Know That KNODAT, or the Queen Sheba. Listen, I have another gig, or I have some, I think I don't know what it is, but something's on my calendar. But I'm telling you, even if I only get the pass through late, I'm going to go. So you guys, the show doesn't start until 9, so that's plenty of time for you to get off work and do what you got to do.
Yes, and
make sure you get
the
there.
new Friday anyway, so just get there. And really,
Thursday has always been my Friday.
Yeah, Thursday's the new. It's not even a new Friday. Thursday is definitely a Friday to hang out with. And again, and also, it's not a long show. The show is 2 hours. It's like going to a play. It is a production. The show is exactly 2 hours and 15 minutes long, and we have $10 tickets available. So if you're the person that's saying, "Oh, I don't want to spend $20," don't spend $20. Spend $10. Go to the website worldcafelive.com/calendar. Click on September 6th and buy yourself and a friend $10 tickets, and it's really that simple.
And here we go again, everybody. Thursday, every show I've had has been a Thursday night.
Come on.
So you've been asking for soul opera. We don't have a date right now, so why don't you do this for me? Go to Poetry versus Hip Hop. So
Thank you.
All my soul opera followers, go to Poetry versus Hip Hop, Philly 2, September 6th. You've been asking me to do a show. I ain't got one. Here it is. Go check out Queen Sheba. How about that? Because I trust that she's going to give you a quality production. I trust that. I don't endorse any sister, so let me be clear about that.
Check us out online on YouTube. We have videos all over the place. Our website is poetryversushiphop.com or .live, whichever one you want to put in. There's videos on there too. You can see our all-star shows. We would not be able to continue to travel the country. This is our 3rd year. We're ending our 3rd year. This is our 3rd year anniversary this month, September. We would not be able to continue to repeat cities if people didn't love us and love the show. Trust me, it's a great time. And I'm hilarious on stage, so come just for that.
Yay, yay, yay. I'm so excited. I really, really hope that I'm able to adjust some things and get there because I want to meet you. I want to support you guys. I'm really excited for you. So we're going to take a quick break, and we're going to come back. The feature himself, Shice, is on the line, and we'll come back and talk to you more. Is that all right?
Absolutely.
All right, let me make sure Jacqueline's ready. While we're waiting for her to give me the cue, I want to say this to everybody. I haven't mentioned it, but you guys have, if you want to keep up with what's going on, listen to Soul Opera Radio. You can download the app under Suite Franchon Entertainment on Google. If you have Android and iPhone, it'll be up September 1st. Suite Franchon, SuiteFranchon Entertainment on Google Play, and download the app, and then you can catch our shows. All right? But we'll be right back. We're going to listen to some hip-hop with a cool Naru. Stand by. We'll be right back. Thank you for listening to Master Griot Radio, and I'm your host, Suite Franchon.
Watch me spread my wings and fly to these dreams of mine, and ain't nobody better enough to stop me.
Given the flight, less travel, you took the only route. Brave and talked about, made famous in the dirty South. Talk of plantations, give you cotton mouth. Others write your fate till you chirp and set the record straight. Ancient and future age, free and get another case. The world can't afford your pain. Recorded by Paul Lawrence, roar back when cats used to wonder why you sing your story and shine as I chant and scribe. Playing Paul's hurt justice, rewind the fast forward, you gotta fly. How high said the wing to the sky? Who you think put that seed in your mind? First upon a time, till a window crack, brought you back a design. Abstract, divine, Maya, Michelangelo kind. Painted on the poster, morning portrait spoken in rhyme. Now I told you the world is yours, just open your eyes. It's like, couldn't even dream, watch me spread my wings and fly to this dreams of mine. And ain't nobody better enough to stop me. We dream in color until a fire spark. Hakeem Elijah wants it to the other side. The harder work of all laws. Venus, Serena Williams, stars beaming me and those dreaming eyes of mine. Could see him reaching loose and wet the fur. Nightmares reoccur like I'm that lonely bird, content with breadcrumbs on the curb. Woke up disturbed with ruffled feathers, Lord working my nerves. Ancestors send a message, yo, you better be home. Regressions to past lives be recited in poem. Dreaming real world, sit side by side on the throne. And architect future moments born for thoughts in your dome. Where ladies saw under the sycamore tree in the grove. Where I enter on life stages, what I ponder these days. After grandma came in the night with a question to raise. It's not the picture, baby, challenge the frame. And disappeared in the cloud of haze. Sister Shirley sees the angel sign my name. Chestnut, you know all the
spread my wings and fly to these dreams of mine. And ain't nobody better not to stop me.
Couldn't it be true? You know all the high.
Ho, 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 ho. What can I get you?
Hey, Santa! A pony and an iPhone for my mom. She really wants one.
That's a lot.
Look, at Metro, they'll give you an iPhone 6S just for switching.
Charlie Jingle Bells. I should switch to Metro.
It's smart. You should.
Get this unbelievable deal under your tree. Switch and get an iPhone 6S on us. Hurry, because deals this good don't last long. Metro by T-Mobile. Plus sales tax and activation fee. Not valid for current T-Mobile network numbers or numbers active on Metro in past 90 days. See store for details and terms and conditions.
Welcome back. This is Suite Franchon. You're listening to Master Grid Radio Beyond the Word. I am so excited about the first half of our show. We have on the line Queen Sheba going to tell us more about Poetry versus Hip Hop Philly 2 that's happening here September the 6th at World Cafe Live. Doors open at 8. Show starts at 9. But before we get her back on the line, we want to talk to one of our favorite poets. We miss him. You all seen him on the Peace, Love, and Poetry stage, as well as the Soul Opera stage many, many times, as well as he's featuring his own shows in Philly. You already know what it is. Everybody, please show some love and welcome Shysta.
Hey. Can you hear me?
What's happening, baby? I ain't seen you in a minute.
No, I ain't seen you neither. What's going on? How you been?
I'm good. So you excited about September the 6th?
Oh, most definitely. I was a participant the last time she came to Philly. It was a great night.
So tell us about it. Tell us why you feature, why you support, why people should come. Talk to me.
One, we always got to get past the open mics and the slams, the traditional ways the poets are seen in the city. And just like I was listening, step it up with, the elevation of a whole production, a whole show, a whole showcase. So anytime I'm a part of that, I put on some shows myself and a part of shows over the years. And I always loved that more than anything. Like the open mic is where a lot of us start, the slams where a lot of people make their names. But when you get those showcases, just watching the average patrons, they enjoy that more so. It's like being at a slam, you have to be a lover of, the spoken word and industry. The open mic, that's like I said, when people cut their teeth. But just to grab like my coworkers and family and just general people of Philadelphia, regular folks, they always enjoy the showcases more than anything because you always see the top tier come out.
Absolutely. Well, congratulations for, featured twice. So we love you. We already know what's up. So we got to make sure that
the last time I was actually in it representing Team Poetry. Ursula Rucker was the feature.
Oh, you was
this year
right.
I'm featured.
This year you featured. The last time you okay. Who else was in it last
Ursula
time?
Ursula Rucker was the feature.
Okay. And so who? Queen Sheba, jump in at any time. Tell me who are all the features. I know you said yourself and you guys Shice. Who are the other two features? Do you have them chosen yet? All right, that's all right. She'll come back. She'll jump in when she can. So Do you know anybody who else? So you know anybody else who's going to represent any of the teams? I think I saw that online, though. But these are younger poets.
Like
I don't
you
know
said,
who they are.
Right. I heard her say she's still looking for 2 other poets. I see on the team Hip Hop, Del P is the captain of one team. You know, really doing this thing in Philly and hip hop. And I seen Rizzy Flow is on that team. And he been coming through Just Words since forever. And he was just here like 2 weeks ago. And he kills it. Lyrically, he kills it. So whatever poet goes up against him, they better be ready.
Yeah, we got also representing Team Poetry, though. We got representing Team Poetry, Miss Jazz. She's representing Team Poetry.
Okay.
Also,
I know
like
the
you
sister.
said, representing Team Hip Hop is Ellie Capella. Do you know him? I don't know him.
Eli Capella, yes. Ooh,
Eli
another
Capella.
monster. Another monster.
Yes.
Yeah, we that Team Poetry. We got to get some good poets. If that's what we looking at. Eli and Rizzy Flow. Yeah, we need some.
Yeah,
we need some heavy hitters on that poetry.
You heard it, everybody. Where the poets at? Don't be scared. Don't be scared. It's gonna be a good time. Y'all know we like to have fun with it. You have to have fun with it. If Carlos needs to get on, he'd probably be team hip hop though. But you know, listen, everybody. The team poetry still needs some people in the building. So, as I mentioned earlier, you can actually go. All the information is on Poetry versus Hip Hop .live or Poetry versus Hip Hop Facebook page as well. But artists only. If you're interested, don't wait until the day before and call my queen. Don't represent us that way. Don't call Queen Sheba the day before. You need to make the call now. Text her.
I'm looking at that hip hop team. I might have to go recruit some poets.
You might have to, because that team hip hop is looking crazy, right?
Yeah, I might have to go tap some family on their shoulders. Like, I need y'all. I don't want hip hop. I don't want poetry looking crazy out there.
Call Black Love. They might be able to help you out a little bit. Philly Black Love, maybe.
Yeah, last year, the last time we did it, we had a great team, and might have to recruit them. Let's get some drafts going.
I heard that. Listen, you heard it. Shice is making a personal plea for the Philly Poets to come represent because the hip hop team looking strong. Make sure you can text if you're an artist and you're interested in getting in the lineup and represent Team Poetry specifically at 404-553-4410, 404-553-4410. Text only. So what else is going on, Shai? So we want everybody to come out September 6th. When's the next Just Words?
Oh, we every Thursday.
Okay, so there it is. If Just Words is every Thursday, everybody from Just Words, you got to get over to World Cafe Live on the 6th. That's what it is.
Right.
So here it is.
Yeah, we're taking a field trip.
It should be It should be a sold out show. Soul opera, piece of and poetry peeps. I expect y'all want a Thursday show. I expect you to make your way to Philly World Cafe Live. Well, Just Words crew. Guess what? Field trip down Broad. Get your butt on down to Walnut Street. Okay. That's what it is. It should be a sold out show. When I check back next week, it should be a sold out show. That's it. That's all. Okay. I'm excited about it.
600 people to show up.
That's all. Look, that's all.
We just need 600.
That's all
Y'all
right.
ain't doing nothing.
They ain't doing nothing. Girl, they ain't doing nothing. They need to go on.
Yeah, that's
and
just a couple people from the colleges around there. A couple people from Temple, a couple people from the Philadelphia Community
University
College.
of Penn, exactly, all of that.
UPenn,
yeah.
Come on through.
Drexel, all of that. Yes, indeed. Well,
$10, students and everybody.
Hey, y'all heard that? Get there. Like, I'm excited. I'm excited about the whole event. And I'm telling you, I'm so out of the loop because, you get busy doing your own stuff. And when I saw this, I didn't even know that we were interviewing you. I immediately shared it. Like, yo, y'all need to be here. I don't even know what this is, but y'all need to be here. then when Jacqueline said, oh, that's who we're interviewing on Monday, I'm like, oh, that's even better. So I had to dig in even more, and I got even more excited. So I'm really happy for you guys. And
one of our best and favorite pictures is of Shista at our first Poetry vs. Hip Hop Philly when the whole block went out because it was a blackout. It was August 12th or 11th. It was my birthday, and Shista performed last. Yeah, he performed on a team in the last one, so we wanted to honor him and feature him this time. So he performed on Team Poetry last time, and he was the last one to perform. And the lights were out the whole entire show, but nobody left. It was packed, and there was 250 people, and there was completely packed. And what was awesome about it, because there was no electricity, the MCs didn't have any music, so they had to go a cappella against the poets. And the poets murdered the MCs. Yeah. Yeah, so Shista was the last person. I'm going to have to find that and tag you guys in that picture, but it was 2 years ago, and that's one of our favorite pictures. Shista told everybody to open up their phones, and so it's a really incredible picture of Shista on stage with his phone up, and all you see is a sea of phones, and it's like a black and white photo, and it's one of our favorite and best memories of Poetry vs. Hip Hop.
Oh, my goodness. Well, we absolutely need to see that. That sounds amazing, too. That sounds amazing.
Yeah, it was. It was great.
I had all these questions, and then Shista's on the phone. I'm all jacked up right now. I'm just all over the place. Because what's more important to me is I want people to get there. And let me just say this.
We do
Philly,
too.
Delaware. That's right, DJ. No, that's right. Listen, I'm going to say this one more time. We're going to share. Oh, this is Queen Sheba. What did I just hear? I thought I heard another voice in the background.
She's laughing in the background, but you talking to Queen Sheba.
Well, cool. I'm sorry. For a moment, your voice sounded totally different, so I thought I had another person on the line. I apologize.
Oh, no.
So one thing is for sure, and I need to say this to people right now. It's not easy for us to get dates at World Cafe Live downstairs. Let me be clear about that. It's not easy. I've been selling out shows for World Cafe Live for 8 years, and this year I did not get one date downstairs. Okay? And I've been selling out for them for 8 years. 8 years now. So my point to the public is, if you've been saying you're going to get to a show, you're going to get the Just Words, you're going to get the Soul Opera, you're going to get the Peace, Love, and Poetry, you're going to do it, and you're going to do it, and you never have, this is the show you want to go to. September 6th. This is the one you want to go to, Poetry versus Hip Hop. Who wouldn't want to be there and get the best of both worlds? Music, poetry, hip hop, camaraderie, fun.
And a whole concert.
I heard the host with the most is going to be in the building. She's a poet, and she told me. I saw her Instagram. She said she's the best host ever. You heard it? That's what she said. I'm best host ever. And Shista and I happen to think we happen to be pretty good hosts, okay? So the best
I ain't gonna argue with Sheba.
We ain't gonna argue with it. You self-proclaim it, I already believe it, okay? You self-proclaim it, I believe it. I believe it, all right? Best host ever is going to be there.
I got my training up here in New York, Philly, and New Jersey, though. When I was living in Virginia, I used to ride 95 North all the time, at the beginning of my poetry career. So I got my host training by watching some of the best up here.
Awesome. Well, tell us about it. Tell us about how you got here again. We didn't touch base on your history and what you've done and what you do. So, and I realized since I'm so excited, we only have about 15 minutes left. So let's wrap a little bit. Let's tell the public, because some of us in Philly don't know who you are. Tell us how you came to be in this moment.
Come out and meet me. I'm a riot. I'm fun. I'm fly. I'm funny. I'm fine as hell. I'm an athlete. I'm dope as shit. We should all be friends. We can do this every weekend.
And listen, I love a woman who knows her superpower. Y'all heard her. Get there. You should be there.
Can I say
shoes and everything.
I've been doing spoken word in Philadelphia since 2004. So I have like a real veteran status in the city. but people don't realize it's other people that predates me that's giant. And you hear about some of these cats, and then you might get disappointed when you see them live. It's like, okay, they must have used to be great. But when I first seen Sheba, she lived up to all the hype. Like, I heard her when she came to Just Words. I guess she was doing something in Philly. Somebody brought her through Just Words, and I was like, oh, that's what that is. That's why everybody talking about Queen Sheba. She has one of those names, if you into the art, you know her before you meet her. So I heard of her reputation, and then when I seen her, I was like, this is thunder and lightning and hitting the Just Words stage. So I'm just saying that to say when people look at Shice in Philadelphia and the region, you know, Wilmington, Camden, all up in DMV, and don't realize it's people that predates us, you know what I mean, that really that they need to see. So y'all need to come out and see Queen Sheba live and, you know, and see how this match, because I still walk into places and cats go like, you know, they give you all these war-winning this and war-winning that, and, you know, the young poet's like, that's what he used to do. So I got to show and prove every time I step in. Like, now ain't what I used to do, this is what I still do.
Right.
She's definitely one of those.
She talked about how dope she was. She talks about how dope she is, right? And y'all just heard Shice say how dope she is, but she's an internationally award-winning poet and comedian. You might have seen her Verses in Flow, 106 in Park, the Apollo Theater, and she hosted an 11-year host of the famous Sports Sundays in Atlanta. Also,
Yesterday was my 11-year anniversary. Yesterday,
wow, congratulations!
My show. We got on a plane this morning, and we've been putting up flyers and posters all over North and West Philly all day long today, because our production is important, and we don't put it in anybody else's hands. We want everybody's help. If you can help us share the flyer, add people to the Facebook event. Go on Facebook, put in Poetry vs. Hip Hop, go to the events, and of course, you know, the Philly 2 pops right up. If you can do us a favor and add some people to the event, share the flyer. It costs you nothing. It's all digital. You know what I mean? All you got to do is repost, and like I said, the tickets are $10. You're getting a whole concert in the beginning, plus a 5-round battle. It's a 2-hour and 15-minute show. You come in at 8, and you are walking out the door at 10:55. So you can still go home and go to work the next morning without being tired.
You my soul sister already. You my soul sister already.
Girl, we're not trying to be in there.
Or after the show, we can
all night.
Or after the show, we can find some way to hang out.
Exactly. But I'm just saying, y'all.
You can go to the strip club. Whatever y'all want to do.
Soul opera and peace, love, and poetry is usually about 300 of you at all of our events. Therefore, 300, she's going to make half her quota. Y'all should be there. You familiar. Quality production, poetry, music, World Cafe Live, starts at 9, out by 10:50. Y'all, who that sound like? It sound a little bit like me. I think you should get there. Also, I think I'm funny, fine, and all that stuff, too. So you need to get there. Right? So,
right.
Right? So, I don't understand. I'm going to have to what I'll do is I will reach out to some core folk that I know who will be interested. I'll tag them specifically and highly recommend that they get there, and especially now that we've shared more and talked more. But anything else you want to share with the people? Shice, you first. What you want to say to the people about anything? What you're doing in Philly, about poetry, any words of advice to upcoming poets, any words to the veterans on how to keep it sharp? I don't know. What you want to say?
First of all,
we got a lot.
Go ahead, Shice.
Yeah, I definitely have a lot going on, but just to stick to this, I think veteran or new up-and-coming poets, you should do this. You should do this to put poetry on a stage that's not usually seen. We gotta we're not at the point that we can just sit back and hope it grow. We gotta make it grow. So the people that see poets as just as viable as MCs, soul singers, live musicians, we gotta be in the spaces with them. We can't keep sitting in bookstores, open mics, and art galleries. We got to be on stage with the other artists and show that we just as strong. So we need
right.
that team. I'm hearing team hip hop is tough. So we got to have poets that once they kill a stage, the MCs, the poet got to come right behind them and get the crowd just as excited. So I need my veterans. I'm gonna be texting y'all.
What about Ross?
Ross?
What about one
Ross
time?
MC. He's an MC, right?
But when he did the Underground Storm, he was on Team Poetry, and he made cheesecake. Like, when he was done, everybody wanted a piece of cheesecake. I mean, he killed it. He described that stuff so well. He's good.
I would love to have Ross if he wants to do it. I'll reach out to him, too.
Yeah, y'all got to
I would love to have him. So I just think poets should, if you're doing it on a high level, you want to be on this stage. And I want the people to come out to see hip-hop, because I love hip-hop and I love poetry. It's just my two favorite genres. So I love it when they come together.
Absolutely, absolutely. Queen Sheba?
I would love to meet everybody in Philly, so meet me Thursday, September 6th, 8 p.m. are the doors, and we start on time because I'm black. And we start right at 9:00. I'm going to hit the stage, and it's an incredible show. I can't stress enough. The tickets, you can get $10 tickets right now. You cannot beat that with a bat. And they go up the day of the show, and I don't want no text messages talking about, can I still get $10 tickets? No. Nope.
No.
You had 2 months to get $10 tickets, and you didn't want to do it. But please follow us on Instagram or Facebook, Poetry BS Hip Hop. We love art and people. My partner and I, we also own a bed and breakfast in Atlanta, so we understand the importance of artists being comfortable and space and traveling and all of that. You can follow me on IG, The Queen Sheba. I am an adult athlete, plus I do my art, so it's a great combination. And the advice that I would give veteran poets to stay sharp is the same advice that I would give new poets coming up, is be vulnerable in your work and let people see and feel you, and they will love you and follow you to the end of the earth.
Yes.
Great advice. Advice.
Love that. Great advice. Tell us that you shout out the bed and breakfast, but you didn't name it. Would you like to do that right now?
Yeah, it's called The Vacationing Rabbit. We're on Facebook. Just how it sounds, The Vacationing Rabbit. We're on Instagram, too. We're vegan, so we do vegan foods and do vegan blogs. But that's a totally different thing. But, yes, come hang out with us.
But that's
September 6th. It's a very fun show. It's a very fun and high energy. You would definitely love it.
All right, that's good to know. Only because, and I had to spend a little bit more time in Atlanta. My niece I just took her. I was just in Atlanta, I think 2 weeks ago, dropping off my daughter to Georgia State. Yeah, so I have to come back now every other month to lay eyes on her. So that's why I asked you too, so I make sure that I hook up and I know what's going on. But more importantly, everybody, the event of the hour, Too Sweet to Be Sour, Poetry versus Hip Hop Philly Round 2. You heard it, the details. We don't want you to have to. Let's go back to the beginning of this podcast, this interview, and try to get the information. So we're going to give it to you one more again. And I'm hoping that Jacqueline has something we can close out with Shyster. We can close out.
Can
with
we give away a couple of tickets? We can give away a couple of tickets.
Okay, tell me what you want the giveaway to be. Because I was going to buy 2 and then give away on my show, too. So,
I mean, you still can do that, too. You know, we need the 300
I'm going to do that, too. So, we're going to do both. We're going to do both.
Yeah, well, let's do both. Absolutely.
Okay, so how are we going to give away the first?
Posting the giveaway now. So go ahead.
So, let's see. We'll give away 2 tickets to the first person. We'll actually even give away VIP tickets because there's different tiers of World Cafe. So we'll give away 2 VIP tickets to the first person who obviously is on this podcast who follows us on Instagram. We'll make it real simple. At Poetry versus Hip Hop. First person on right now.
IG. Hold on. At
1049. VS Hip Hop on IG. It's 10:49, so the first person closest to 10:49 will win those tickets.
Right.
And we'll hit you up in your DM. We'll go in and check it out, and then we'll hit you up in your DM.
All right, cool. Let me make sure we post
They
that
got to
on
DM
Instagram.
us to say that they heard the show. So follow us on Instagram
All
and
right.
just hit us in our DM and say, hey, we heard the Block Talk.
All right. DM and say you heard it here. Okay, gotcha.
On. Yep.
Yeah, I just said heard it because it's on my page. It's on our page, so they got it. Trying to think what. All right, so that's one giveaway. So everybody, I'm gonna purchase 2. I'm gonna go online. I think I gotta go online. Purchase 2 tickets, and I'll be giving them away on this Thursday, 9 p.m. on Soul Opera. And you know how you can find me at peacelovepoetry.us. You can listen live. Also download the app, as I mentioned, Suite Franchon Entertainment. And make sure you're listening Thursday, 9 p.m. to 10 p.m. I will give away 2 tickets to Poetry versus Hip Hop, courtesy of Suite Franchon Entertainment. All right? All right. So you heard it here. And we'll play this again for you, Queen Sheba. We keep sharing and pushing for you and wishing you all the love and success. And we are so grateful for what I am as a poet, as a producer, as a show producer myself. I just am grateful for what you're doing, and I just wish you nothing but best and much success and prosperity to you and yours, all right? Yes.
Okay.
So
thank you so much.
Last thing, y'all, Instagram. Make sure you check it out. Instagram. Right now, the one that's closest to 10:49 will win 2 VIP tickets at Poetry versus VS Hip Hop. Make sure you DM them right now and say you heard it here. If you can't, Master Griot Radio or with Suite Franchon. Also, please follow on all social medias. Please share at least once. Would you do that for us? We really appreciate you. Once again, we thank you so much for sharing. We thank you for listening. We want you to have a great platform to learn and to grow the quality and the value of spoken word. That's what we're doing here Beyond Word, and we just appreciate you. I'm your host, Suite Franchon, on behalf of our lovely and capable executive director and producer, Jacqueline Taylor Adams. We wish you peace and love, but we're going to close with Shice going live for us right now to give you a sample of what you can expect on September the 6th. All right, Shice, take us out of here, baby.
I'm the notorious P.O.E.T. I grew up a screw up. Mama couldn't keep me on the front step. Looking out the window, I found my way to the North Philly high-rise projects. On the corner with hustlers, drug dealers, and life stealers. I can still see the disappointing look in my mother's eyes. Now I'm in church with my knees bent, hands gripped, hoping that my sin dies. I've been loving the teachers of Farrakhan since 85. Reading history books with a cover to cover, trying to unlock the meaning of life, the secrets of God. As a black child, too scared to cry. Because where I'm from, a young prince will get shot down before he get a chance to wear his crown. If you're poor, birthdays are the worst days. And undernourished minds get fed by street life and jail time. Sisters, I don't want to be alone when it's time to walk into the sunshine. Because queens make kings and we make empires. And with these words, I return the devil's fire. It's poetry I write, true expression of my life. I'd rather die than live when these poems I recite. I'm the WBC spoken word champ. Freedom fighter with a southpaw style. Best shape of my life, 2:30 at the weigh-in. You can best believe every word that I'm saying. Like I'm out for change. Like a homeless man. God give me the blueprint, I'm just following the plan. I'm just saying firsthand, you ain't gonna find silence of alcohol and coke lines. I'm addicted to these dope lines, and I know, man, I got a problem with the first step. So I'm going through withdrawal till I get my next poetic concept. I struggle in God, but my words have angel wings and fly. My feet say physically stuck to these concrete streets. Some of my friends still sell coke and stuff. Never thought this would happen, this poetry stuff. Now I shine bright in the limelight, blow up on stage like I'm wired with a bomb, and I got 1 minute, 32 seconds left to say the word for black boys and girls. I'm a rock waller, bred on gunpowder. Time's up, it's a God hour. What you need to get free, you ain't gonna find on TV. Cause I don't know if it's WMDs, oil, or democracy. Somebody tell me what that war's about, but it's gonna be hard to lie and yell when the barrel's in your mouth. And it's life after death. So we haven't got an open mic, so God give me the feature. If not, I just sign the list. Cause I don't come to entertain, I come to uplift. Critical thinker, trailblazer. Sometimes they take the truth straight up with no chaser. Like black love is better together. But sometimes you're scared to go first, so we got the 69 and live life to the fullest. While the rest of the world just parties and bullshits and party and bullshit. Truth be my message thing. It's poetry I write, true expression of my life. I'd rather die than lie with these poems I recite.
Yay! And we are out of here. Make sure you check them out. Queen Sheba. And our brand man Shiester, because you know that's my part. Party and bullshit. Everybody, we'll see you September the 6th. Make sure Team Poetry, we need you. Make sure you hit those numbers up. We look forward to seeing you. Make sure you follow Instagram and Facebook. Poetry versus Hip Hop Philly 2, September the 6th, 9 p.m. World Cafe Live Philly. And we are out of here.
Peace.
We're out. Thank you.
Ho, 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 ho. What can I get you?
Hey, Santa! A pony and an iPhone for my mom. She really wants one.
That's a lot.
Look, at Metro, they'll give you an iPhone 6S just for switching.
Charlie Jingle Bells. I should switch to Metro.
It's smart. You should.
Get this unbelievable deal under your tree. Switch and get an iPhone 6S on us. Hurry, because deals this good don't last long. Metro by T-Mobile. Plus sales tax and activation fee. Not valid for current T-Mobile network numbers or numbers active on Metro in past 90 days. See store for details and terms and conditions.
This holiday season, Cricket is taking festive to a whole new level. Get 4 lines of unlimited data for $100 a month. It's the mobile event your thumbs have been waiting for. And it's got fans everywhere texting, hosting, LOLing, and ROFLMAOing. Watch Cricket's holiday film now at cricketwireless.com/holiday. Smile, you're on Cricket.
Unlimited plan only. Required on all 4 lines. Discount per line varies. Data speed limited to max 3 megabits per second. Video streaming at SD quality up to 22 gigabytes per line per month. Cricket may slow data speeds when the network is busy. Fees, usage, restrictions apply. Coverage not available everywhere.